Hey guys, what's up? It's the one and only Fallen Fett. Welcome to another episode of They're Not Dolls with the Toymigos. You know who I am. You know the guys. You know what time it is. It's time to rip into it. Tonight's Rip Into It is sponsored by D. Blake Makes Shake and Make. I got the brand new G.I. Joe Blue Ninjas. There's your side art. Oh, that is a lot of accessories. Oh no. Oh, what was that? Blue Ninjas. Fancy. Oh, Blue Ninja's accessory box. Yeah! Premature rip. Oh, and I'm done. Cramp. We got swords and a bow. I only got one head.
So no head?
Okay, because I can't take them out of the packaging. I'm just going to put it like that. It's the best we're going to do. We're going to fake it, as always. I love these. I mean, that was a whole specific reason. Not only getting the female ninja, but because of these alternates. That was it. Get yours now on HosbroPulse.com.
I am the R-Bomb leader, Optimus David, and we desperately need your help. The Tornadoes, Shady 180, the Chopper, Augie. Playing with myself. And we can save him first. And the fallen Fett are in need of your help. Return to Earth on Thursday night to catch They're Not Dolls, presented by the Toymigos. 8:15 p.m. PST. The boogie, gather the troops, and roll well.
Whip. Hey guys, hello and what's up, and welcome to another episode of the Fallen Fett Chronicles. Tonight it is D-Generation Fett. We are on episode 142. Happy Wednesday to you. Another week has gone by, and what a weekend it was. I hope you had as much fun as I did. How the hell are you? What's going on out there? How's everybody doing today? Thank you so much for being here. Man, where do I even begin? Such a long weekend. It was cool, a lot of fun. It was the 5th annual Toymigos meetup, as you have seen, going around for all weekend. Thank you to everyone who was able to show up, participate, and make it to all sorts of different events that we had going on. There's tons of content coming as well. I mean, stay tuned to the respected channels of Toymigos, J-Shot, YOKO, Machu. And yeah, it was a blast. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time. Cornhole was awesome. I know we've talked about this stuff and gone over it already on other shows, but hey, I'm gonna do it too real quick before we get started. So yeah, got there on Friday evening, and let me tell you, I had a bunch of stuff telling me to stay home. Maybe I should have stayed home this weekend, but I said, F you, universe, and I went instead. We had the AC go out. The car battery broke down. The car broke down because the battery went out. I had so much going. I just was in the nick of time to grab YOKO. The others had a ride. We show up at the house, and then we start and get things going. It was such a lovely event. Thank you to the Cheneys for making all that possible and planning everything, and everybody who was there. It was such a fun time. Then me and Adam showed up to tattoos, and we finally did it. There it is. Adam and I have the matching Arashi Kagi tattoos, and it was great. It was awesome. I love you, Adam. I know you rewatch and everything, and it was such a fun time with you. I thank you for going out of your way to be there and to stick around with me after everything and all of that was said and done, man. I was hurting. It freaking hurt really bad. I don't even remember the live part of me going on. Adam made sure I was cool. Shout out to Matt Logic, who showed up and started to help us shoot as well too. He was in the neighborhood. Matt's such a good guy and always shows up to everything and always there to lend that helping hand. Compa Phil showed up. What's up, Phil? So I got to say what's up to him, and it was really good. It was a lot of fun, and thanks, Adam, for that day. It was very, very cool. So yeah, there it is, the Arashi Kage. Thank you to Central City Tattoo Whittier Jr. over there, man, was a great, great dude. And it worked out totally just as we planned. We got to find out a lot about Adam, a lot about Junior, and it was cool. Speaking of Junior, as you've seen in my stories, he is at Frankenson's every Wednesday night now tattooing Labubus. So take your Labubus down there, and for $25, you can have your Labubu tattooed up by Junior and get that done. And it was very, very cool. And I thank you to him. So Junior actually wants to start being on the shows for the PLEs as well too, because he is a huge, huge wrestling fan. But since he's at Frankenstein tonight, hopefully he can make the next one. So yeah, before we go on further with more, I'm going to bring in some of the guests for tonight, so they're not just sitting around. And of course, what would a Degeneration Fett episode be without the Wrestling Hound? What's up, Hound? How are you?
What's up? We cooking.
How are you, man?
I'm doing great. What a great weekend it was.
Good.
Cooking.
Great. Yeah, it was a good show, and Raw was exceptionally well as well too. So I like that ending. It was very good.
Yeah.
Thank you also for joining us tonight. We also have Chamba's in the house. What's up, Chamba?
Yep.
Let's go.
How are you? Glad you made it back home and everything.
Yeah.
A week later, but that was crazy.
Weeks later.
Yeah. That time thing, dude, for Australia to there, I'm like, poor Chamba. I think I already did like 2 days full of work, and then Chamba finally said, I landed. And I'm like, dude, that is crazy.
Yeah. It was,
the world is crazy.
Staying in the airport that long is wild. But
yes. Yeah. No, I'm glad you made it back, man. And what a great weekend. Also showing up right now,
hey.
Jay Shot. Hey, how are you, sir?
Didn't even send me a link, and I'm here. Look at that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, man, for showing up.
Of course.
So,
we wrapped early. We saw you started. We wrapped early. I figured I'd swing by for a few minutes. You know, again, just say how awesome it was to hang and watch Clash in Paris with you. So you know, and I only got a few minutes, but I wanted to swing by, say hi to Hound, and you know, be here for a little bit.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. Yeah, that's why I brought you guys in real quick, because we had all the festivities of the day as well on Saturday. Yeah. And then Sunday we got to do the cornhole, which was, oh my God, so much fun. So much memories and laughs, and it was cool. But then you guys went toy hunting. Everybody else went into the pool. I could not because of the tat.
Right.
And so I started getting like snacks ready and food ready. Evil Diva had like chips and dip and salsa ready, and her and Kelly were there, and I was like, dang, dude, this is awesome. So I made sure we had ice cream ready to go too. It was just a hot day. Then you guys roll up, and Clash in Paris, we got to watch the show, and
dude,
it was so much
perfect.
It was.
Yeah. We got to watch the show all together. Hound, we were missing you, but man, it was really cool. And I missed that. I don't know the last time I've watched wrestling with friends.
Yeah.
Instead of just Corinne and I here, you know?
Yeah. It was
So
like
it was good.
when you're like 12 years old and you go to your friend's house and like mom made like the snacks and stuff and you're like, oh cool, you know, like, and we even had Sunny D and you're like, there's Sunny D, and we're like sitting on the couch and stuff. Like, it was awesome. It was really cool. Yeah,
Yeah, you got to have the Sunny D.
yeah.
I don't think Chamba's a fan of the Sunny D, but he still tried it for me.
I wouldn't say I'm not a fan. It just I didn't know what to expect from it. You know, it says orange flavored drink, and I'm like, so it's not orange, but it's orange.
No,
flavored.
it's not orange.
It's orange flavor. Yeah.
But it's Sunny D.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's just Sunny D. That it says it all.
Yeah, that says it all. So yeah, what a fun time, because we got to yell at the screen and applaud our favorite wrestlers and talk crap, and man, I just felt like a kid again.
Yeah.
It was so cool to do that with you guys. So thank you very much for that memory.
Of course.
And today
Yeah,
we'll
for
just
sure.
go over everything and do that. But I know we talked about the weekend and like that, and it was a lot of fun. It was cool, and like I said, the cornhole was my favorite. Shout out to Rick Dong, the champion. Got himself the trophy and a Star-Lord helmet. And then coming in a very, very close second was Bradley and Vince. And they also got second place prizes, which was very cool. Thank you guys for providing that. And it was so much fun. And then, like I said, to end the day with that, of having some wrestling, and then still, played some Street Fighter at night and like that. Now, and our food, our dinner that we had. So Jay and I really tried to make how we do Disney and baggy red shorts happen.
We did.
But I'll just tell you the truth. Me and Jay are old. We just looked at each other and said, you want to stay, right? Yeah.
Who's tired?
Nice. Yeah.
Who's tired?
Yeah. Basically, we were just in there. We were like, couch.
Couch.
Yeah. And that was us. I mean, the door closed.
And Yoko popped up behind us and was like, Disney? And we're like, nope. Couch. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't do it. Yeah. And she's like, Dole whips. And Sean was like, I'm going.
Yeah.
Matt's
like,
all, I'm going.
Yeah.
Me and Jay
That's all it
looked at
took.
each other.
Honestly, that's all it took.
It was just
In all honesty, it was fun, but it was I'm glad I went just so because it was an unexpected thing.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see Disney like that. But next time, I think we should schedule an actual day for Disney.
Absolutely.
I think
Yeah,
that
yeah,
should
yeah.
be a thing because it would be rad.
It would be.
Has to be a thing, please.
I think it would be.
Please
rad,
let that happen. I could
Mhm.
be your plaid, and then me and Jay can just argue over facts and go here and go there. Yeah.
Which park is better? Land, World?
Yeah.
We'll get into it. Yep.
So it was really funny because up until that point, Jay's like, let's make this happen. We'll do the crossover, we'll get footage. And then before you know, we're just playing Street Fighter at 12 a.m. against each other.
Up until 9:30. Until 9:30, and I was like, couch.
Couch one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the couch one for us old men.
I'll blame you. I can understand.
Yeah. So it was great times. Like I said, there will be more footage coming out. There's already out there. Check out Tffc, J Shot, Yoko, and everybody has stuff there. So what a fun time, and it was cool. Food was great. Got to break bread with lots of very good people, and then the arcade was a lot of fun. Screw those damn claw machines. I don't know how Cheney does that. I mean, and I was just going for the little stuff. Yeah, Rick was getting stuff too, but dude, like it was just wild. And then the cornhole was just so much fun. And that's it. I'm telling you, I not only of us hanging out and having, these significant memories amongst each other. The one that stuck out for me, and I know Cheney talked about it, but this was just the icing on the cake, was we all know Rick is hard of sight. He can't see very well. So for that man to pull up in 100-degree weather in the car and say, I'm going to 7-Eleven. Who wants something? It's hot. And all of us just like, is that a good idea? And the man rips into the street and takes off. Was the best. That was absolutely
I wasn't even there for that.
Yeah, I missed it too. Yeah.
It was the best. But okay, so Rick still stole the show after, and he ended up winning, and it was great. I love everybody cheering him on, and then the footage you guys got was so much fun. So yeah, it was a good weekend. Hopefully, more people can make it out next year. But I'm glad all of the different slots that we had to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? From Tattoo to Frankensons, Eat, Arcade, and then Cornhole.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's like 5 different things in there for you to get a chance to come do something.
Yeah.
So I like that a lot. That was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
we're starting to lose Hound though, man. He is like, get to the wrestling already. You know?
No, I like it because like I've been waiting for like people to post about it on the Discord because like I gotta see it. It's awesome.
Well, Hound, next time, go, man.
Yeah, you could see it in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was cool.
Stopping you.
Yeah.
Like I said, for all of us to be there, Hound, and watch it together live, that was such a memory and a common core memory to make again. Like I said, it was just like being a kid again. We were eating unhealthy stuff and bad foods and drinking and just like, yeah, come on. Oh, you suck. It was great. It was awesome. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, anything else, Jay, to add?
No,
Chamba?
No, it was great, man. It was really cool. And
Yeah,
it was my first experience, so it was awesome, dude. I was just happy to be there. Yeah.
I'm glad you made it out. You and Margie.
Yeah, we did.
That was super good. Yeah, it's nice just to be able to attach faces to screen names. Because, like, I think the attendance here this year was more than last year. It was also a little bit different too. But yeah, just familiar faces, but also seeing new faces too. So that was really good.
Yeah, it is.
Hello.
Coming in too. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, we were just going over the
tired.
highlights of the weekend and talking about how we actually got to watch this PLE together, and that was so much fun to do.
I love that aspect of watching it with your friends on the couch and just snacking on unhealthy food.
It's been a while since I've done that. It's been a few years.
Yeah.
I'd say.
It was great. And dude, I have to mention too, that couch was great for it.
Yeah,
It was.
a good couch.
Like I want to trade that couch to find it and make that my couch because it was just like it was one of those lounging couches in order for all of us to do that. Like it was great. Yeah.
The only thing that was missing from like when I used to do that back in the day was throwing on the N64, putting No Mercy on, and just playing with it.
After. Yeah, let's recreate this match. Let's see if we can do it.
You know, we should. I'm sure Nick can get like an emulator for next year, right? And just have him get like an emulator.
I bet
you can get the WWE game on the Steam Deck.
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There it is, and then we can see who's a real champ, right?
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun and cool.
Yeah.
So before we jump into it, let's check in with the Federation and see who's here real quick, and then we'll get underway. Yeah. Mark Rose is here. Tommy K is not around this evening, so we'll need to hit the replay. Have a great night, everyone. What's up, Tommy? Thank you. Hopefully next week we will be doing trivia.
Ooh.
And
What's the topic?
I don't know yet. I don't know. He likes to keep it to himself. Only that last time did he really give us a heads up. Yeah. Zap's in the house. It's that time. Yay. What's up, Zap? How are you, man? Marcus is here. Hi, Marcus. Thank you for joining us. Arizona Toy Hunters Guild. What's up? Please go out and check out all of his social media. This man is a beast, still showing off more today. And Chamba, I know you are so excited about this news. The Ross McFarlane figures dropped today. So I will do my best to find you one. The Superman.
Let's go.
So in his neck of the woods, Mike found the I guess you could say comic version of Superman, and in Pursuit of Toys found the movie one, and they're being priced at $12.99. And that mini card actually looks pretty cool. So
yeah, I saw that. It looked nice.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to get one. I think I want the comic one just to at least have on the wall of like, oh my God, when did you think we would ever say Ross exclusive?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So, John, I'll make sure and get you one of each. You know, I know how much you're going to be clamoring for that.
That cool was so loud.
Yeah. The next time we see Chamba and I just see it in the trash, I'm like, you didn't pack these?
Pack what?
Yeah. Classic Bubble is here. How's it going, Plastic Bubble? Thank you. Evil Diva's in the house. Hi, babe. Let's see. We got Stormfire Blizzard is here. Green Salutations. Let's do the time warp again. It's the pelvic thrust that really drives you insane. That's right.
Sure is.
Let's see. I missed that voice change that Ernie used to do. Yeah, I need to get it. Brad was there.
Officer Harper
came in second. He had a good game. Him and Vince played very well together. And let me tell you, there was no cheating. I had everybody pick numbers out of a hat, and we were in full competition mode. We were elimination, winners, losers, everything. So
he also got one of the best pickups at Toys in the Box.
He did.
He got a Hot Toys Echo for like 100.
Yes,
a little over 100.
130.
Yeah.
A Hot Toys Echo.
Yeah.
No way, Brad.
Yeah.
So he might not have won. He might not have won cornhole, but he won the weekend.
Yeah, he won the weekend.
That is awesome. Oh man, I wish I would have seen that. That's very cool. Brad, I know I need to get a hold of you, sir. So message me after the show, please. Santo 1414 was there as well too. He played a great game. He was partners with YOKO, and they went very strong.
Very strong.
YOKO would like to say otherwise, and we're not going to mention names here, but somebody here messed up her game, she said.
Yeah, I know. Bloody hell.
Who would do such a thing?
I know, right?
Unbelievable.
Not cool.
Not cool.
Bad Wolf Media is here. What's up, man? Welcome. Marcus wanted me to show off that tattoo. Yes. Toy Rensu's here. What's up, Renzi? How are you? Sup, nerds? Yeah, we have wrestling to go over tonight and just some of the weekend shenanigans. Let's see. Sonic Rockman X, boo this man. Yes, Sonic, I apologize. Hopefully next year I will have the chance to meet you. Yeah, but I'm glad you got to meet everybody else and be there. And this time you went up and said hello and everything. See, I told you it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's cool. We're just like you. So I'm glad you made that step, man. And hopefully, I was hoping to see you at the dinner or the arcade or cornhole, but hopefully,
should have got a name tag, dude.
Next year.
Yeah, and Sonic, I'm still waiting for that Venmo for the autograph. But anyway, it's okay. Yeah.
That's okay. I'll make sure we collect on that. Okay. Jurassic Jesser, who hurt you? I got hurt. Did I? Let's see. Justin B. Sup, y'all? What's up, Justin? How are you?
Nope.
Jordan from Canada, welcome back. Ernie, hope you and everyone had a lovely time this past weekend. Yes, we did. Thank you.
Great.
I had to look it up. I had my 63rd hexagram tattoo for 16 years now. Welcome to the family, Ernie. Oh, I've had tattoos. Yeah, I'm cool. Adam is here. What's up, Weird Ninjas? Yes, I love it.
Would have loved to see you, Adam.
Yeah, sorry, I missed you, dude.
Adam. Yeah, dude. Where were you?
Yeah, hopefully next year Adam can make it out. But like I said, I don't know if you heard or not, Adam, but I do appreciate you staying with me the whole time and like that. Yeah, because I get back, dude, and Riley immediately says, so how bad did that hurt? And I'm like, oh, yeah. She's like, in the video, you could see it. I could tell that you were out of it. And I was like, yeah, oh, you watched the video? And she's like, I was talking to you in the video. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I have no clue about that whatsoever. No clue. And then she replayed some of it and showed me, and I was like, oh, yeah, I was hurt. I was trying to focus. I was everything. But Adam was great, and he was right there to hold my hand the whole time. While Matt Logic just laughed and laughed and laughed. Do you see Ernie bleeding? This is great. Yeah. Hound is getting his hair back. Yeah. Jay, I forgot to give you the ears. I will mail them out to you.
Oh, all right. It's okay. It's all good.
I'll make sure we get them mailed to you, Jay, okay?
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
Do you need them by a specific date or no?
No.
Okay, then by this week we'll get it mailed out.
All right,
okay?
no worries. Yeah, I don't think we're going. I don't think we're going anywhere by until November. Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm going to message Hound. I'm going to show you. I haven't found any more wrestling figures, so this is it. They're all the same now. So you can pick whichever ones you want, Hound. And then I have to send out bricks as well too. Saying what's up to J Shot. Shell Presence is here. What's up? Was hoping to say hi to Adam at the meetup. Yeah, unfortunately he couldn't make it. My wife wants a nail check from Hound. I was there. I'm just a ninja, so no one could see my stealthiness. Yes, this is true. Yeah, I missed those wrestling shows in theaters. I miss Sunny D, Marcus says. I drink Sunny D with vodka. Yes, see, that's also a very good way. I always
That's
went for
delicious.
the purple stuff. It is
The
delicious.
purple stuff.
Were you at Frankenstein's? When and where? He was a ninja, Sonic. You just couldn't see.
He was always right behind you.
Ernie got beat by his past self at Cornhole. Who would have thought? No, so we were actually partners, and I just couldn't do it no more. And he came through like a true champ.
Yeah.
He really did. He just started sinking them and everything. And to hear everybody cheer for that was the best, dude. It was great. Yeah, Rick Dom is the champ. It was great. Try adding a splash of cran cherry to that. It's delicious. That's what Zap said. John to the Ross. Yo, did you make it to Frankenstein's, Ernie? No, I didn't see you at any of the things either, John, but I still have your stuff, so don't worry, man. Get a hold of me. And maybe we can meet up on one of my Disney trips. I know you're down there as well. I showed up after that tattoo to dinner. I will definitely try that. Hey, everyone. There's Matt. Thank you, Matt, so much for all your help and everything. That was great. Let's see. Cornhole was fun and awesome. Awesome people there. Yeah, I thought it was a great turnout. I really did. We had lots of shade. It was hot, I know, but I brought snacks and water and stuff for everybody. I thought I was a good team mom. I really did.
Did a great job.
Thank you. Sonic says, sounds like next time you guys should play Mario Party or Mario Kart. I am down for Mario Kart. I have never played Mario Party, so I would love to do Mario Kart. Marcus, yeah, Machu got the
Fan Toys Jive.
Thank you. Because I was about to say OnlyFans Jazz.
OnlyFans Jazz. There we go. I like it.
I stopped myself, but you know me, I had to still let it out. That's why
I think it
froze
works.
there.
I think it works.
Yeah. Fans Toys Jazz. It is. I also have it, Marcus, and it is a great figure. And are you basically a pro at it now, Matt?
I was just transforming it from a car to this in the last stream. So like I'm gonna see if I can put it back into the car by the end of this stream, maybe.
Let's see. Action Figure Addict 112 is here. No Chewing is here. What's up, Chewy? How are you? The Ross exclusive Gorilla Grodd. Ernie will lose shit. Yes, I would. Carla is here. Hi, I'm getting dinner going, so I'll catch the replay. Enjoy dinner. Say hello to your honey for me. Ryan, I feel I just saw this stream. What's up? KJ, what's up, peeps? How are you? Ernie said he was going to pay for the autograph. All right, Sonic. I got you.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
Ernesto doesn't even know what the Arashikage logo is. Yeah, you're right. Riley's roasting you in the chat. Oh, is she? Let's see. And yeah, there we go. That's everybody. Oh, she was roasting me during the chat. I got you.
During the chat, yeah.
Look, Corinne says, and Jay, I'll mail it on my time, not Ernie time.
Oh, so it means you're definitely getting these.
I'll appreciate that. I appreciate it. Corinne, I'll just message you directly. It'll be easier.
Please,
that might be the best.
It absolutely will. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for everybody who's joining us tonight. I know there's tons of stuff going on, and I thank you for here. And everybody who came out this weekend and made it something special, thank you very much. And we hope to see you next year. Yeah, so, like we said, what a great fucking time.
Yeah.
We got to watch it as just adult kids watching wrestling once again. And it was so much fun. Mm-hmm. Hound, yes, we were missing you, man. You were there in spirit. It was cool. That Paris crowd is something else. They are
dude.
insanely loud. And I would have to say that I would think they hold it for top crowd. I mean, they just insanely loud all throughout the whole thing. The chants that they do, everything was like fitting, even what they chanted. It just wasn't like, let's throw in the song here, let's do this or let's do that. It was great, everything they were doing. So yeah, we had a fun time watching it. How did you enjoy the whole thing, Hound?
I thought it was great. Besides like the Becky match with I thought that was like a little rough with Nikki, but overall I thought it was a great show. The main event was great. The ending with the implications of possibly my girl coming back please. So they
Yeah.
cooked.
Yeah, it was good. All right, so our first match, who was up?
Well, it was big meaty men slapping meat. Bronson Reed, the tribal thief, versus the tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Yeah, and I thought it was a great way once again to start. We've mentioned this before as have that high energy, a big match go, and it was a good story to tie everything together. Also, a good way to get Roman out of there for the upcoming Street Fighter movie, and for him to get his shoes back, but then sign them and throw them out to the crowd. That was my highlight of the match. And that sucks for that third one that didn't make it into the crowd, because it seems like that kid is just there waiting for it.
My turn.
Yeah,
It's my moment.
and it gets taken away. Man, but Bronson Reed, and Chamba was telling us this was his early days. He's always been really good, and that he showed up because I thought he really was able to show off all his talents in this match. And the stuff that he was hitting was done exceptionally well. It looked like a very top contender to go up against Roman, and it was very entertaining. And that was my highlight, though, was him throwing the shoes. And then, of course, we have Vision come out, destroy him. He gets stretchered out, and now he can go shoot Street Fighter, one of the best movies for 2026.
Let's go,
So,
baby.
We will for that first match, man. That was great. So, Hound, what do you think of it?
Yeah, I liked it. It was a very hard-hitting match. I love me some meaty men slapping meat. Always a great time.
We get it, Hound. You love the slapping mates, mate.
I love Bronson. I love that he's getting just more time, more like big matches. He needs to be a champion soon. So hopefully that happens soon enough.
Agreed.
Yeah, because I feel like how we've been seeing him is kind of behind what's his name, right? I mean, they've really pushed the dog up front and just had Bronson behind, and I feel like this one he was right there. And I was telling the guys, man, he really cooked that last promo that he did right before, where he called him out and was saying, "You're not the only Samoan family. We just got shipped to Australia. You did not." That was a great cut. That was done exceptionally well, and all the stuff that he did to Roman in this match was awesome. It was a lot of fun. It was cool. Chama, what did you think?
Yeah, great match. It was just, it's good to see Bronson Reed actually have a big ticket match, really. Like he was facing the tribal chief. That's a big thing, and it really does highlight what he's capable of. But seeing he was Jonah Rock in his indie days, and I'd seen him live here in Australia when he was as Jonah Rock, and I'm like, if he goes to WWE, hopefully they utilize him well, because he's capable of a lot. Obviously in WWE, you kind of have to. They do remove a couple of moves and whatnot. It's a little bit different, right? Because you got to play by WWE rules. But no, he did a good job, and I thought it was a great match. Hopefully he does get a title. I'd love to see like the United States belt or like Intercontinental or something. Just something on him, I think. Yeah. I think would work. Heavyweight. I don't care. Whatever at this point too.
I feel the same. He just needs to have a belt, and he's going to work it. And
absolutely.
He will continue on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Jay, you got to join us.
Yeah.
This is your first time here on Degeneration Fett.
Yeah.
And you were catching up on the storylines and everything too, and you were full into it, man. It was a lot of fun. Dude, what did you think of this match?
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you my thoughts on this match, and then I'm gonna hop out. I gotta get the kids ready for first day of school tomorrow. But dude. So Roman Reigns is my wife's favorite wrestler, not Kevin Owens, which hurts a little bit, but it's okay. It was cool, and it was cool. What I really liked about it, though, it was a good match, and like I loved kind of just getting caught up on the storyline and seeing that, and names are always escaping me at the moment. Paul Heyman is my favorite. I love Paul Heyman. So it's just cool to like watch that whole thing come together. But what I loved about it, Ernie, was you describing Reed's move from the top rope where he like gets the arms moving. that was my favorite thing.
It looks so good though. It's effective, right? Like it sells it.
Yeah. I kept telling Jay, I'm like, he's powering up. Here
Yeah,
it goes.
it's the arm flapping.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, but to your point though, like that's the best part about what we did, right? Like it was just getting together, and it was just like he's like, you gotta wait till he sees this. He flaps the arms. That was the best part. But yeah, dude, it was cool. And then like to watch everybody come out at the end, and then like again to set up the story, and then they even like not to jump ahead, but like to the point where they jumped, that they did the same thing at the last match, right? Where like to set up the next storyline, and they keep setting up the storylines for that stuff, like and we talked about it there too. It's like, yes, this is a soap opera, but it is storylines, and it is setting up a story, and it's just so fun to watch that aspect of it. So but yeah, dude, it was a hoot. It was great. I had a lot of fun. And it makes you appreciate wrestling. Like now that, like, I feel like I appreciate wrestling more now that I'm older, and like you appreciate the work and the production aspect of it and the storytelling aspect so much more, as where like when you were a kid, you were like, they're just wrestling. And it's like, no. There's so much more into it now, but yeah, it was awesome. So
it was cool. Well, thank you for hopping in real quick, man.
Yeah,
I greatly appreciate it. What a fun weekend we had. I can't wait till the next one.
Absolutely.
We will have to make the crossover of how we do Disney and Baggy Red Shorts happen.
We will make
for
it.
Please go check out this man's social media, because he is the hot ticket right now.
I'm working
and
my ass
Jay
off.
Shot is on fucking everything right now. So please go check him out. Subscribe to all his stuff and everything.
Thank you.
And if you don't know where he is, you can always find him right before here on Between Two Sentinels.
The warm-up show.
Going on right before this. So
and I'll
go
see you
subscribe, follow him, and yes, we will talk tomorrow. Thank you, sir.
Bye, everybody.
And have a
Thanks.
great first day of school.
Cheers,
Thank
buddy.
you. Can't wait. Bye.
Real quick, Matt, before we get into yours, we'll hit up the Federation because they're all about the matches too. Sonic, did Cheney sit down and watch any of this? A little bit towards the end, we tried because it was pool time for them. So it was perfect for us to watch because, Cheney and Kelly and like that aren't into it. Yoko even came in after that and watched. Evil Diva came in between. She was out there and like that too. We tried our best. He's still not hooked, but I think we can get him there. We'll have to see.
It's anime. He just doesn't realize it yet.
He doesn't
We
see it
even
yet.
brought
That's
that
what I'm
up.
saying.
We even
Yes.
We
brought
brought
that
it
up.
up during the thing.
Yeah. So we're trying our best, Sonic, and hopefully we'll get him hooked one day. And just, it's going to take that one story. It's always that one story that
It's either
you
one
gotta follow.
story or one wrestler that
Yeah.
he can follow. But
Very
definitely
true.
the story. It's the story that'll, because I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
it's anime.
Yeah.
John
Yeah,
Cena
but-
is literally Goku, bro.
No,
We
I'm
try.
saying like Hajime no Ippo, stuff like that, Hound. Like a realist, like something that's a little more grounded. But it's that storylines and stuff. It's that.
Yeah. So we're trying. Bronson is quality worker. I heard that splash off the top rope at War Games had long-term effects, unfortunately. Yeah, but still, he came back so quick, though. I mean, it still trips me out. I'm still watching him run. I'm still everything Jordan like that, because I'm like, this man just broke both his ankles, and he's doing all this. So what a worker indeed. Corinne says to me, Bronson Reed still looks like the kid in Deadpool movie grown up. That's what she says all the time. All the time. She's like, isn't that him? I'm like, no, babe, it's not. She's like,
Fire
yes, it is.
Fist,
Yeah.
right? That was his name.
Yeah.
You can play an older version of it if he wants.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Imagine
Rick Dom.
one of his moves was the Fire Fist. That would be perfect.
Oh my God, he calls it that.
No.
Yeah, that would be great. Rick says, I wish I watched this to hop on and talk wrestling. Bro, it's wrestling. You can hop on whenever. The
Just
link
hop
is
on.
there, especially if you watch Monday, because we're telling you what happens,
If
so
you
you can
watch
throw in
Raw,
your
dude.
thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hop on, dude. If you
The link, I already sent it, Rick. So hop on whenever you want, man. Wrestling is wrestling. J Shop, move to your left and Machu. Between Two Sentinels. Wrestling, comics, toys, a lot of parallels go hand in hand. J Shot, cheers. Let's see. I haven't watched since SummerSlam. Oh, we're catching you up. All you got to do is listen to here, and we'll catch you up on all the stories and drama. Got to get Shaney to a live show. Yeah, I think that would be
I think
fun
a live
too. You're
show
right.
could turn him.
Yeah, that's a great idea, Sonic. And we do get him here at Ontario and Honda. Maybe one time he took me to anime movies. Maybe he'll go along with me to a live show, and we'll have to make it happen. That's a great idea. If you guys do an AEW pay-per-view watch along, I'll be so there. You got it. That's Hound. I don't watch AEW. I barely have time for this, but I'm committed to this soap opera right now. So Matt, what did you think of that first one?
I thought it was great. I think Roman was really putting Bronson over really well with his weight, because it's like he would try to pick him up, but he couldn't do it. Everything looks so clean and so tight. Like it's you could see how much, like, as I was watching it, I was like, man, 10 years ago nobody wanted to buy Roman Reigns, and now like everybody respects him, and that I'm like happy about that.
He's putting people over now.
He's putting the people over.
That's what's really good. Yeah.
The other thing, hated him, bro. I hated him.
Well, it wasn't just you. The entire WWE universe did. That was kind of it.
Yeah.
They just didn't feel like he deserved it at the time, because everybody knew that was the guy from the Shield, and then they're gonna put a rocket on him, and they just kept trying to hammer it down, and it just wasn't working when there were the other guys like Daniel Bryan and CM Punk, that everybody wanted to see at the top. But now it's like everybody wants to see Roman, right? And the other thing that I couldn't get over, other than the the shaking arms, was Roman's teeth are so damn white.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You kept saying that. They are very white.
Like the ropes were white.
He's like the mask,
Yeah. The ropes were white, but they were bright. Like Roman's teeth were brighter than the ropes.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah,
that was a great point. And then I couldn't unsee it after he said that. Even him hurt, laying on the thing, all I saw was his beautiful teeth.
It's like a shine, just emulating from his mouth. And I was like,
he's not that hurt. Those are beautiful. Yeah.
No, but it was a great match. It was a great match, and it was, like I said, it was really fun, like sitting there and talking with you guys, and then try to explain to like Jay, like like the Bronson's finisher, and like I've been trying to get him into wrestling for years now, and now he's finally like embracing it. So that's a good thing. Now we have to focus on Cheney.
Yeah, for sure. All right,
that one might be more difficult though.
It's going to be very difficult.
Well,
it's going to take a couple times.
Let me ask you guys, what got you into wrestling? Because what got me into wrestling was like it's like not the normal route. I used to hate wrestling as a kid. I would watch all the Saturday morning cartoons and then American Gladiators, and then I'm like, oh man, it's wrestling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but what
so
actually
for me, what's that?
It was WrestleMania, the arcade game.
The video
game. So much.
Okay.
It was so much like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like you could do the 4-on-4 and the 2-on-2 and like that. Yeah. Really? And that just brought you to it?
Yeah, because it was like so over the top. Like it was kind of like NBA Jam, because it was by Midway, right? So
yes,
like, it was a mix of like NBA Jam and Mortal Kombat, and they put the characters out there, and you kind of like latch on to like one or two as your favorites, and then you're like, let me watch the show. Let me see what they have.
It's funny as you say Mortal Kombat, because they actually shot them like they did Mortal Kombat. They used the exact same concept. They told them to do their moves and to do a slam, and it was all done on a mat, and they took everybody every day. So it was the exact same combats the exact same concept from the early Mortal Kombat game to what they did with that one. Mm-hmm. That's funny. Yeah. That's awesome. All right. So mine was just childhood. I just had grown into it, but like you said, it was next on, right? Mm-hmm. And then I was hooked from people talking about it at school and like that. And then my grandpa found out, so he would take me to the small ones down the hill. And back then, that was a thing where they were here like all the time, and it was very intimate. I mean, it was almost like walking into a gym, maybe, or like a big basketball court, right, with just folding chairs all the way around the mat. And they came from the back, and it was great. Like the kid next to me got Bret Hitman's Hart glasses.
Oh, nice.
Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, from him. Yeah. And I looked at
nice for him. It should have been you.
Yes, it should have. Yeah, and I got an Ultimate Warrior hanging thing that he came out and was throwing out.
Oh, nice.
And I got that. So I was hooked. And then, of course, Hogan was everywhere. And then you started having the cartoons, too. So what really hooked me, though, was I had a friend, my mom's friend's kid, who, like, then you have to be friends, too. You know, one of those situations. I'm going over to her house. You're going to be friends with their kid. Play nice. He would get all of the pay-per-views. So I would stay the night, eat, and have everything. So I got to see always everything play out. Because as a kid, there wasn't a lot of people who got those pay-per-views.
Right.
You talked about it with that one certain kid at school. You know, hey, what happened this weekend? Did Hogan win? You know, and so that's what happened. And then you get older and it goes away. And then all of a sudden, just one day you turn it on again and you start watching it and trying to catch up with new characters and like that. And then again, it was gone. And then one day here, I turned it back on, and like Corinne was the same way. Oh, I used to watch SOS too. And then we just started talking about things, and now it was, oh, Raw's on tonight. Oh, SmackDown's on tonight. And it was just something thrown into the mix. So I've always gone back and forth on mine, but mine came from childhood and my grandpa taking me to events. It was cool. I actually took my own kids to one of them. They loved it, but they never continued on loving it, you know, like that of, hey, let's go to this, let's go to that. And the one we took them was way memorable too. Like, you know, it was awesome. I got to see the Hardys, and I was more amped probably than my kids were, but it was a fun time. So yeah. Chamba, how'd you get into it?
As a kid, like family friends would have it on like early, at least like 90s WWF at that time. And I liked it because to me it was a live action cartoon.
Yeah.
You know, and I'd only casually watch like the pay-per-views and whatnot then, because they would always get it. But I kind of like fell off it in a while mainly because no access. But once, you know, WCW was on telly, I'd watch that. And obviously you got it. I mean, everyone kind of got into the NWO. So that's like here it got to the point where it was so big that like just random clothing stores would sell those shirts like officially. So it's like, okay.
And that's when you know it's big.
Yeah. That's when you know it's big. And like regular, like just people in the street just wearing it. Like you'd not expect them to. That was, and then again, kind of fell off because of no access to it. Because most of the wrestling was on cable television. Didn't really have access to that here. But in uni, I had mates who, you know, hosted like Mania, you know, viewings at their place, or just like any pay-per-view viewings. And it kind of felt like what the weekend was, where we were just a bunch of us just sitting in front of the telly, eating junk food and just enjoying ourselves. So that's why it was fun, because it reminded me of that. And it's been a while since I had done something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much as far as the origins of myself in wrestling. It's just, it was a live action cartoon. So I was like, oh, this is just, I knew it wasn't real, but I'm like, but it's still, they're doing it. I was watching a podcast and a comedian called it narrative stunts. And I'm like, yes. Mike Vecchione was a comedian. He's a comedian. He said, it's just narrative stunts. And I'm like, yeah. So when people go, oh, it's fake, and I'm like, they're still doing it. It's predetermined, but that doesn't change the fact that these guys are doing it. So yeah, I enjoy it because of that aspect. It's theater. It's stunt theater.
What Machu sent in the chat today was awesome. I mean, that was plainly the best description of wrestling. So that was cool. That's awesome.
Because you always get those people who are always just like, I don't understand it. Why do you guys watch it? It's fake. It's predetermined. He's got, they're still putting their lives on the line. There's a lot of athleticism.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
It's
like injuries
theater.
Occur. Yeah.
Right.
It is theater. Like, and then it's like, oh, they're not really trying to hurt each other. Yeah. That's the point. Like, they are actors that are stuntmen and athletes.
All three.
That's why I was like narrative stunts. I'm like, that's it. That's perfect. It's storyline with stunts.
For us, I mean, before internet and all that, we always played out the soap opera in our head. Oh, this is going to happen. Oh, that's going to happen. And I still do it to this day. And I still love when they switch it up on us. Like, even though we're going to know, right, of what's going to happen next week, and it doesn't, it's like, oh, okay.
Swerves are fun. And you know, sometimes like, we're not going to agree with what they're going to do now, but it's like, they probably have a longer term plan that we won't really look at, because obviously we're not on the writing board. We don't know these. We don't know the storylines that they're coming up with. So, like, even if something happens, you're like, that was garbage. You should have done this. And it's like, just wait a little bit. See where the story's going to take it. And plus, things occur, you know, like injuries occur and stuff like that. And things have to switch up. You've got no choice. So, I think it's,
it was
fun
good
stuff.
And the Wrestling Hound. You just watch it whenever or what?
I think... So like I was like just scrolling through TV at like night, and I just happened to be on the Sci-Fi channel, and SmackDown was playing, and I remember it was like Edge and Kane, and they were feuding over Paul Bearer, and Edge was like tormenting, just insanely just doing abusive stuff to Mr. Bearer, just like he had him like strapped to like a wheelchair, and like he threw him down the like flight of stairs.
Yes,
and, like,
he had him,
like,
that. Now that you're saying
that was like me watching it and wanting to like continue, because I think a couple years earlier, one of my like older cousins babysat me and my sister, and she put on like a WrestleMania, and I watched it. I was like, oh, this is cool, but like I never like followed up on that.
Right.
And then I think it was like when I was like 9, and then eventually I got like super into it when like my cousin I went to my cousin's house, and he had this WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, and then that game really made me like I became obsessed with that game, and I love that game, and that made me want to like just watch it like weekly. And I was only watching SmackDown. I didn't even know Raw existed until the game. So
oh. You thought it was just a Sci-Fi one that was going on, and that was it? Yeah. Wow. That's cool. And then from there, you just took on all other properties and everything, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, let's catch up here just real quick. Shell Presence says Clash was pretty good. He gave it a 3.5 out of 5. Great and finished great. He says somebody will be coming back on Friday. We'll touch on that. I don't want to say it yet. Stormfighter says, so what does Adam think about this wrestling talk? I just think it would be funny to hear him talk wrestling like Ernie explains anime. Actually, Adam says, I have a decent knowledge of wrestling since we do a ton of work for Mattel WWE line. Yes, he does. And it was so cool to hear all his talk on Saturday. We had a good time, and Junior was just tattooing, blown away with his mouth open. This was before filming because, you know, we can't put any of that stuff up, and it was great. It was awesome. I love that the Tribal Thief got to show out Clash, and then again on Monday. One complaint is, or question, who doesn't have a spear anymore? Yeah, that's a lot. So Adam says he only watched Classic Hogan, Macho Man era, and some Attitude era. But because of work, this man is very knowledgeable. Adam, you're supposed to lie to tell me you hate the new Hulk Hogan figure because they got wrong shoelaces for the color of the match. Check out this cat, Kyle Peterson. His wrestling toy collection is astounding. Modern figures are impressive. All right, we will. Kyle Peterson. Sonic says, I was never into wrestling when I was a kid. Preferred playing with my toys. But as a teenager, I got into watching wrestling because of my brother. But during the Attitude Era, missed those days. It was very different. It was. There was nothing like the Attitude Era. You're definitely right. Man, I love that old Saturday morning cartoon. So did I. I don't know why, but it was just, I thought it was such a good cartoon. Funny, music, characters. Like, it was our real life people turned into cartoons, and they were still acting the same way, but even more wackier, right? A lot of the WWF, WCW pay-per-views are free and full on YouTube these days on the Vault channels. Great time right now.
That channel is awesome. Definitely check it out.
NWO doesn't get enough credit still. Jordan with all those comments. Corinne says the last live I've been to was Halloween 2005. I had just had Riley 3 weeks earlier. That's awesome. I didn't know he went to that. We got to go to one. When I was in the middle school, internet was still newish, but there was a site that had all the outcomes to upcoming SmackDown shows before it aired. I remember that, Sonic, and people would post because they were at the shows, right? And so we would know beforehand. I mean, we were getting spoiled. I made lots of bets with my friends and won. He used it to his advantage. Yeah.
Did you guys ever do like the Royal Rumble pools?
Will said Chamba.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought
Those
that
were
was
always
like
fun.
only our group of friends. Like who was gonna so we had like
we did it by number
first. Oh well, like pick a number and that's who
you would buy boxes, they would be the numbers.
Nice.
And then specifically like who would get eliminated first, or who would get eliminated fastest, or who would win overall, right? Or who spent the most time in the ring. Those people would get payouts.
That's awesome. Jordan said, well said, Chamba. Saul, what's up, guys? What's up, Saul? Brand new Theo in the house. Congratulations. I've been a fan since a kid. First live event in '84 at the Joe in Detroit, Michigan on Christmas Day. One of the only things we ever did with my dad. That's a good memory. I remember playing wrestling games on the N64 with my cousins when I was younger. Couldn't tell you which ones though. Doombot. There was so many, and they were all good though.
Versus the World.
Yeah, they
were
NWO
Revenge.
Yeah, look at Stormfire 2. Look at all of those N64s were awesome. I agree.
Yeah,
like it didn't matter what anybody had as long as it was a wrestling one. They were fun. Yeah, it was such a good time.
And I knew kids that were just into the games, only the games. They didn't care about wrestling, watching it, nothing. But the games were just super fun. Yeah. And that's kind of it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like they don't know any of the characters, any of the wrestlers. Doesn't matter. It's just how fun the game was. And I'm like, that's dope that you can actually have a fan base that's solely just for the product of the video games.
I bought only the games like for a while too. Like every year I would get the games.
The only comments that I've seen so much hype over is, because there's word of the N64 coming back as like with an HDMI cable and everything and play the cartridges. So many people were saying, I can't wait to bust out all the wrestling games. And I was like, yeah, that's
like just people buying it on like eBay and stuff.
Yeah. That they've started
that's cool.
Have their collection. I know. I was thinking the same thing too. And the first one I was thinking was the NWO one. That one was fun. And then you had the old school WrestleMania one. Oh, that was so good.
WrestleMania 2000 and then No Mercy.
No Mercy was a good one too. Yeah. All right, Hound, who was next?
Street Profits versus the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, Street Profits got a lot of crowd hype and everything, and they were there. It's good to see the Wyatt Six still acting as a unit, but I was telling the guys that I would like to see more separate going on with them. I guess I missed it, and Uncle Howdy had done one out of costume, right?
Yeah, like a backstage segment.
Yeah. So I thought, oh, okay, wow. So maybe we're gonna start something up. It was good. It was your quick tag team match, but with the Street Profits, they do well all the time. They can make a team look really good for all their athleticism they do and everything. So it was a good play like that. But it's just I feel with the Wyatt Six, we need some more hype. We need something to start happening, I feel, with each of them to get this group, not just tag team, Yeah,
I definitely agree with you there because I feel like they had so much hype in the beginning when they first debuted, and then like they were on TV for like a couple more weeks, and then they were gone for like months, and like they're cool, but like my hype for them is like severely dwindled. Like, so
yeah,
is it because they're not on like main storylines? They're like more of like attractions for PLEs.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, right? They're gonna get a pop no matter what because of what they're doing. And yeah, that's what I'm saying is like we need to see what's his name, the tall one, doing something. She should be scaring the women's division somehow.
Yeah.
Of like that, or she should at least be walking out to Alexa, like staring at her or something. Even though she has a Charlotte. Right, that's what I'm saying. Even though she's with Charlotte, like, give us that. Ooh, why is she showing up? Why is she just sitting out there? Kind of that thing. Because they played her so well in the background to give her this part, and now she's just there. Remember, you would see her staring at a wall in the background.
Yeah.
Or then like that. Like they really had a story for her, and now she's just there. I would like to see her do more. Chama, what do you think of the match?
The match was good. It wasn't too long. It didn't drag. It really showed how athletic all the wrestlers are in the match. At least, Street Profits is what, like, specifically. But yeah, the White Six, I kind of wish it's just hard, I guess, to handle that because of how things played out. Obviously with the passing of whatnot. And but hopefully they do more with it. It's nice that it's like backstage, how he's getting some speaking role, I suppose, backstage.
Yeah.
So hopefully there's more of that because people forget how good Bo Dallas is.
Yeah.
Like he's really good, so hopefully they allow him to actually do something. And hopefully they come up with something for that. But yeah, I see what you mean. Like women's division, she should be destroying it. She's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We need her out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of the problem with like any wrestling in general is that there's so much talent that they all can't be in the forefront. But at least just having them be present to remind folks that they're there would be good. But no, the match was good. It was a fun match. It wasn't anything to write home about, but it wasn't terrible, and that's kind of what you want. It filled the spot, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Matt, what'd you think?
I totally agree with Chamba. There wasn't anything really memorable of that match, except I kept going. I think I was more focused on the chips and the dip at that point.
Dude, the chips and the dip was so good.
Yeah.
Good job, babe. Good job.
It was good. Yeah. No, it was good.
Good. It was.
I didn't realize how snackish I was during that.
Oh yeah. I'm telling you, it was the best time. We had snacks, we had drinks, we had wrestling. It was great. Yeah. Because we weren't just all sitting either. There was times when matches would be real good and we were sitting, but other than that,
we were standing.
What did he just do?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, what happened? Oh, it was in and out.
We're getting a drumstick.
It was great. Yeah.
Oh, those drumsticks were clutch.
Yeah, they were.
Thank you. I know my snacks. Yeah, it was good.
You do.
All right, Hound, who was next?
You can look, but you can't touch Ernie because Nikki Bella is back with Becky Lynch.
Yeah. I had made a comment on this. So we had Becky was the winner. And so Evil Diva said it best because I'm not knocking Nikki at all because she wrestled for so long or anything, but I just feel like she still needs more behind the scenes work to get to a point. And I think my honey said it best is because now when her time was, it was still different, and Becky and all them now do wrestle different. It's a little bit more, it's a little bit, like that. And I think she just needs a little bit more practice before we really bring her out into these main like PLEs and everything. Like, again, I'm not saying it wrong. That's just an opinion like that. Like, oh, get her out of here. Why is she here? No, if she's going to come back and we have other people coming back and a part of the story and she is here and really going for it, then we just need the dance to be a little bit better, and that was it. There was stuff there. And like I said, I think the best thing to my comment was my honey saying, yeah, because Becky and everybody else is a different style now,
right,
compared to what she was doing. And that made a lot of sense. So not that I didn't like it or anything, but we're there. It's another, of course, opportunity for Becky to be out there for certain reasons, as we find out later. But, it was a match that had to be there. Let's get Nikki some more practice and up to speed on things. And I'm sure she's going to be going after other titles than that again in no time. What did you think, Hound?
Yeah, this match was it was all right. I mean, there was that table spot with Becky, like she was going like that, like that looked off, and then like the Nikki Bella like kicking off the roundhouse off the turnbuckle, which she just missed by a mile, was kind of off. But yeah, as you said, like Nikki's just from a completely different era. Like the women were just they just didn't like wrestle all that like the way the women do now. And I feel like there's no need for like a wrestler from her era to be other than like AJ Lee, because she started this like revolution. She wrestled like how the women are wrestling right like now. So like she and like a few others make sense to to return now. So like Nikki, I feel like she definitely needs just some more work. Like she needs to get in the ring, do some reps.
Yeah.
Learn some new moves or something. Like, yeah, she definitely needs some more just in ring time because she was gone for like 10 years or some shit. I want to say she was always like a good wrestler because I mean I was there, I was watching it during her when she was like the Divas champion for like 300 something days. Like I never really liked any match that she really did, so I don't know. That's it.
Wait and see what happens. Okay,
Yeah.
Chamba.
It was a fine match. I mean, it wasn't amazing, but it also wasn't terrible. I'm not really sure what their plans are for Nikki, and that's where my head is at right now. Understandably, like obviously, if we bring back AJ and whatnot, that would make more sense storyline wise. And I know Han mentioned that she kind of did some stuff for that for the actual women's wrestling of that period and how wrestling is now for women's wrestling. But yeah, just storyline wise, I'm not really sure what they're planning with Nikki, and that's why I don't really know why this is a thing.
Right, and already had this title match.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. It's cool that they got another kind of thing for the pay-per-view for the PLE, but I'm also I don't know where this is supposed to lead to.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Thing. Yeah,
Shell says Becky carried the whole match. The crowd didn't really care. They were just so charged that the crowd was amazing. Yeah. Adam says I only have eyes for Liv Morgan. Yes, I agree with that as well too.
We know.
Yeah. Grumps, what's up, Grumps? The Becky Nikki match was rough, and I think the women's roster is big enough now that they don't have to bring back the older wrestlers who are taking a spot on the card. Right, and that's what we're saying.
Women's wrestling is phenomenal. Like there's so much.
Exactly. Why did she get the title match right away? So
that's why. Yeah, story-wise, I don't know where they're going.
Right.
That's the main.
Yeah,
thing.
the Divas were a different breed. Shell says you put in Miss Jackie, and I bet she can go in today's current roster. Agreed, Grumps. But legends are always looking to stay relevant. Yes, they are. Matt, what do you think of this one? More chips or?
I agree with Chamba. I was tuning in just to like here and there, but like, yeah, Nikki's style compared to like the style of today is it's completely the timing is off, right? Her style of wrestling was much different than what Becky and this generation is doing now. I feel like they brought Nikki in to not only bring in AJ, but probably bring in other wrestlers from that time that was kind of transitioning to what the women's wrestling is today. So like also I heard Paige was looking to get back into WWE also.
She was phenomenal.
And she was the one who really started.
She was 100%. I felt she was
more so than AJ, and then AJ picked up the ball from her.
Yeah.
If we were to have AJ come in and then win this over Becky and kind of be the staple, and all of a sudden Paige is like, that's me. That would be a great story.
Yeah,
they keep rolling. Like it would just keep us on that oh my god level, right?
Yeah.
Like
because I think she's doing her book signings or something like that. But she's not in AEW anymore.
No,
she's done. I believe the contract is up. I think of last week or something. So
it's been done for like months now. Because as far as I know,
months.
AEW doesn't have any like 90-day.
Okay.
He does. So like as soon as your contract's done with AEW, you can go and do whatever. So.
But yeah, I was never really a huge fan of Nikki Bella. I always felt like her spot was kind of given to her because she was dating Cena at the time.
Yeah. Yoko still swears that's all still was a work as well too, that it was put in their relationship thing. Maybe they should be together, maybe like that. Yeah. Okay. Which one was next, Hound?
Rusev versus Sheamus in a crazy match.
I'll be completely honest with you.
We had internet problems during this one.
And I asked to vote if we can just, get snacks and fast forward this one.
I'll be honest, it worked out. The snacks were, the snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our break. We were getting. Here's why. I was telling the guys, like, I get both of them. I'm not a Rusev fan, but I do like Sheamus. Their story has just been going a little long. They're both big dudes. We've been here before, and it was just one of those. I feel something that the WWE does wrong is when we're in foreign countries and like that, they tend to use the foreign people, right? So we had Sheamus, we had Rusev, we have like this, and it's like, you don't have to do that. Everybody's a fan of everybody. Right. Yeah. Exactly. So their match was just like, okay. I mean, we stopped it at all the highlights. Yeah. Like when they went off of the barrels through the table, we're like, oh, that's crazy. But again, like one of those we've seen, you know, we don't know what he ended up hitting him with. That wasn't the shillelagh. That was like a cane or something. So like, yeah.
It felt like something you could have watched on Raw and SmackDown, though. That's kind of my thing about this match, where it was like,
that's where it was.
It didn't need to be in the PLA.
So that was our thought. But great snack time. What'd you think?
Great snack time.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I love the match. Sheamus always cooks in these. I forgot what the Donnybrook type of matches. But yeah, this is definitely like I could say like a match like. I feel like this match took away something we could have gotten. Like I feel like 100%. AJ and Dom should have been on this show instead of Monday Night Raw. Just like swap out and have.
Yeah, I feel.
Do you know what I mean? Like that, 1000%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like no Stephanie on the pay-per-view either. Like it's gonna happen.
No Rhea or Stephanie, right?
Yeah. No, Rhea wasn't there, but I guess I mean Stephanie's going on the ESPN pay-per-view. So.
Yeah, it was weird. So it was just there. Yeah. You know. Let's see. Sonic says, "Hound, are you going to get the WWE Cross Street Fighter figures?"
No, I'm good. Like they're cool, but like I'm a Mortal Kombat boy. Street Fighter's cool, but like I'm good now.
Nice. I'm going to get a couple. I like them. I think they're hilarious.
I'm going to get the John Cena Guile.
Yes, I like that one.
Cheney did say he's getting the Blanca, so
both possibly.
Yeah, the one as well. Let's go.
I like it. I think it's a funny gimmick. I just saw the pictures for Yokozuna Ihana.
Yeah, that's awesome. Perfect, dude.
Yeah. So, yeah. And I'm wondering if there's just going to be little things off of there that maybe they'll come with that we could use or something, you know, as well, the way that's packed in. And they're doing the arcade gimmick as well. So that's going to be funny. Yeah, so we'll see. Shelf says the NXT women's division is so stacked. LOL with talent and such. Sonic says, I miss Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly was my girl back in the day, bro. Love her.
Shelf says Paige is only kinda. Her wrestling days are behind her. Her AEW comeback proved that. I still like to see her work over here. Paige looks amazing, and she can work with the mic like no other. Yeah, see, she would be a great manager, or give her Ava's job in NXT. She would be great in that role. That's a great point.
I think she could probably still get some good matches in the WWE. It's a different style than AEW.
Yeah.
What's up, Joey? Joey says that Sheamus puts him to sleep. I like Sheamus, but you're right. Like he can be there in other stuff. It shouldn't have been the PLE. Like no disrespect, but I'm just saying he's a great
I think
dude,
he needs
guy.
the right opponent.
Yeah, the Sheamus match was a snoozer for him. Well, it's like I told you guys. I love the sideshow that he does where he talks about music with them working out. Like, there you go.
That's great content.
Yeah, there's Sheamus's plug right there, and you bring him in every now and then. Sheamus is a seasoned wrestler. We all like him. We'll all put him over, but he doesn't need to be there right now like Rusev for that. Yeah, that could have been a spot for somebody else. Jordan says those ones look really fun and good call, Shelf Presence. Yeah. Okay, Hound, who's up next?
John Cena versus Logan Paul.
This one. So I have a message from Chris, Dark Dad over there at Starlight Digest. He watches as well, too. He couldn't make it tonight. He was feeling a little sick, so wanted to save himself for the show. But he was saying how this was his favorite match of the night. And let me go back to it real quick. It was awesome. It was his favorite. And he says Paul has no business being as good as he is. And Cena showing off all of everybody else's moves was crazy. Yeah, that was a fun time. We've said that before. I mean, there's a lot of heat still with Logan Paul as a person to some people. But as we were talking there, you got to give it to the kid for everything that he keeps doing, and training and showing up and putting himself out there. This isn't just a gimmick to him. Not only that, but he's been thrown in the rotation of the WWE podcasts. His show is up there now, you know, his prime stuff. He is, I guess, really trying to turn it around. And now being with Cena, I'm glad it wasn't a tag team type situation the last time. That was weird. This one was cool. Like, he had his chance with him. Let's see what he does. He can play it well, and he's learning. But Cena was so cool in this one, having such a good time now that his turn has happened, and doing everybody else's moves. That was great. I think what hyped us up more was that crowd getting us into it as well, too. I mean, that was so freaking loud. And then I think I'm going to call it now. I think that kid is going to be in the rest of Cena's tour up until the end. Because that's like the second time now. They had him in Paris, bro. Like, I think this is just going to be a thing now. And able to kiss his wife after the show to make sure Nikki doesn't put on the moves. That's good. So that was cool. But I mean, what a turnaround, you know, to give the kid some love, and he's been there the second time, and that kid's got to be living life. Like, how do you tell that story later? Yeah. So I was a Cena fan. He cussed me out. He chewed me out. And then he liked me again. And then I just toured with him. It was a great time. Like, that's so crazy. But yeah, it was a great, great match. And I'm happy for Cena to be in this role and now having some fun with his retirement and to go out. And it was cool. Yeah. Seeing him doing like the Styles Clash and then other people's moves, that was awesome. That was cool. What did you think, Hound?
Yeah, I thought it was a great match, even though I don't like Logan outside the ring. I just he's really good. Like, I don't know how, like, yeah, he's just really good in the ring. I feel like he should get a new finisher, because that buckshot later, like where he jumps out over the top rope and stuff and does the clothesline, I feel like, I don't know, it's like a jump and then a clothesline. Like, because Hangman, the wrestler that like made the move popular, makes it just look a lot more impactful. I feel like Logan only does this so he can do a flip. So I feel like he needs like a new finisher. But yeah, the match was great. The crowd singing Cena's theme, like the lyrics, like "My Time Is Now" was great. And yeah, Cena doing the Styles Clash. Sadly, it doesn't seem like we're gonna get him versus AJ, even though like, and that was like an amazing match. But yeah, like they cooked. Like, I really wish we got 6 months of this shit where Cena was just a good guy, just making awesome matches.
It was an awesome match. It was, and I think now he'll finish that off.
Yeah.
Chamba, what'd you think?
Great match. There's still time for that. I mean, obviously, whatever he has left in his contract, I'm sure they're going to be fun matches. Obviously, it's limited time now, and it's nice to see that people are actually appreciating what he brings to WWE. Yeah, so he's gonna have a great send off. I'm looking forward to his future matches, and Logan Paul is fantastic. That's like, there's no denying it. Whatever you might think of him outside of wrestling, he knows how to perform in the ring. Like, it's kind of, I think people don't like it because they're so annoyed by how talented he is in there. Like, he understands. He's obviously a fan of it, and you can tell. But yeah, the fact that he's capable of doing what he can do in that short amount of time that he has been wrestling is insane. Yeah. So if he does decide to continue this, I'm really looking forward to it. There's still a lot to learn, obviously, but that's obvious with time. You know, he'll get there. But the match was fantastic. It was a fun match, and the crowd loved it. That's kind of the thing. Like, if the crowd is into it, you as a viewer will enjoy that match even more. And the Paris crowd, man, they all on board, dude. You can tell that they're there for that reason. They're there to watch wrestling and enjoy it. With their cheers alone, you can tell. So, great stuff.
It was awesome. Matt?
Yeah, I fully agree. That match was great. Like, before I've said, like, the thing that Logan really needs to learn is psychology. And for him to be in a match with Cena, who really takes the lead, he could really learn off of Cena a ton.
True.
And I bet you he learned a lot during that match. The timing in there was like really good. not really many botches, right? In that match, I don't
No.
think there was any.
No,
I
no, there
love-
wasn't.
I also love the whole thing of him pulling out all these moves from
Yeah.
his previous foes. Like I remember when Sean was doing that towards the end of his career, where he was pulling out moves from, like Kurt Angle, he would pull out like the ankle lock, and then he would put on the crossface, and then he'd use different moves from all his opponents throughout the years, and it really makes a staple when they're about to end their career.
Mhm.
So I thought it was a great match. I look forward to seeing more. I don't know if it was a missed opportunity or a waste of time for them to do the whole heel turn, because everybody wanted to see the heel turn. It's just I don't know if the timing was right for Cena, because at this point everybody just wants to see him one more time be his the great hero he is before he leaves.
Right. Yeah.
So
That's a great way to put it. And I'm glad we have it now.
yeah,
And again, wow, that kid's gonna have a hell of a story.
he's gonna be the next green shirt guy, but in the
Oh my god, right?
but in Europe.
Young kid. Yeah. That's gonna be amazing. Joey says, even with that hype ass crowd, I was looking at my phone on the Sheamus match. Yeah, they couldn't save it either. Jordan does like though Sheamus versus Cesaro was fire. Sheamus versus Gunther. Yeah, like we said, Sheamus is great. He's a season one, but let's do something else.
I think Rusev is a different kind of wrestler. Ever since he came back and he's lost weight, he doesn't seem as intimidating.
1000%.
He's
Yeah,
just
that's
like a
true.
normal dude.
Yeah. That's why I was
He's
like,
a normal dude from the
this-
gym,
part of his gimmick is kind of gone. Like he's still great, but it's like right now he doesn't feel like Rusev. You know what I mean?
Before he
Rusev
was
That's a
like
good way to
he
put
was
it.
he was
Yeah.
a tank.
Yes. He was a beast of a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shell says, I agree, Machu, but it would be very familiar to a Trish Lita match.
Okay.
Joey says the Cena Paul match is match of the year contender. Nice. Logan Paul is a douche, but the guy is extremely talented, and he made Cena look amazing. I think it worked both ways.
Yeah. I think both looked amazing in that match.
Yeah, Margaret says, I don't know anything about wrestling, but I might need to check that out, the Cena versus Paul. Yeah. Grum says, sorry, I'm behind a bit. I'm a big mark for Sheamus and his physical style matches. I loved his match with Rusev. Yeah, and then you have that. That's exactly true, Grumps. You're right. There's so many, just like what's his name mentioned too. Sheamus is. I'm just at that point to have him. And like I said, how we've grown with Sheamus, I'm telling you, I love that little show that he does with them talking about their music and like that. When you get to see the real them and what they talk about and like that, especially that he's working out, I love that show. It's cool. Well, of course, because I love music. And then it gets you into the other wrestlers as well of like their listening style. You're always surprised to hear what some people listen to. So Sheamus is great wherever. I think that was just a perfect time for us to take a break. Logan Paul in real life is an amazing dude, humble, wise beyond his years. Him and his brother are great entrepreneurs. Yeah, they have a business sense. Nah.
You're crazy. You're crazy with that.
Brock versus Cena is happening. That's what Action Figure Addict says. I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, he just showed up and then was gone. It's always funny to see John Cena calling spots through the match. Yes. But we're so used to it now, though, too. Like I am.
To me, that's just part of Cena. Like I don't even notice it anymore. I'm just like, yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the match.
Right.
I'm so into the match that I'm just like, this is part of it. Yep.
I never noticed it. My cousin was like,
That's good. That's
What?
good.
How could you not?
It's messy.
I don't know.
Yeah. Hound is all. He does what?
Wait,
It was so much.
Yeah.
It was so much more noticeable when he was a heel too.
100%.
Oh, he was. Yeah. And loud. The heel turn was poorly booked. If booked correctly, it could have been great. I think it's just all timing. Brock's return, very controversial, and it was a big crowd reaction. Yeah, Jordan, you're right. Rusev needs his wife back. Just saying, Shelf. She's missing as well, too. Ex-wife or whatever they are now.
I think they're back.
They're going to team them up now, Rusev and Sheamus. Watch. Oh, there's always that, too. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that, actually.
No, I wouldn't either. Like, okay, you beat me. Yeah.
I love when they do that when they take like a feud, and then they're still like feuding in the middle of the tag match, but they're like just outdoing each other.
Isn't that kind of what's going to happen with? Oh wait, I think we're going to get into some of the wrestlers in the match, but yeah, keep going. Yeah, it's a nice when they do that, where it's like they're kind of enemies now, but then it's like, yeah, what if we tag maybe?
Yeah,
it's fun stuff.
And I like that too. With them together, I could see them together being a dominant big dude type team, right? So yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, they did used to be like a faction with the League of Nations that they
That's what. Yep, exactly.
Okay, who do we have next, Hound?
The main event, which was Seth Rollins versus LA Knight, Yeet, Jey Uso, and CM Punk.
Yeah, so we had the 4-way, all hyped, all good. They were hitting all their spots correctly. We loved it. We were laughing and enjoying it. I love that we were calling out, okay, now he's out. When they were getting hurt. Now what's going to happen? Where so and so? Like we saw it happening, with everybody there calling everything out, and it was good. That last reveal, I was a little hyped for it because I remember I talked about that before, about Becky joining him and that she really should and everything, and now here it is. So yeah, that was well played. I'm not getting tired of the CM Punk stuff because now it's getting exciting, but having everybody else there, we just need it to happen then. Like, let's have this fight be there and done, and let's see what happens with this faction and what else is going to take place. So it was good. It was worked well. And then that Becky thing at the end was our shock moment, and not so much of a shock, but it was. And I thought it played out well. We got all these, setting up for all the storylines that are to come. So we will see. What do you think, Hound?
Yeah, I thought this was a banger of a match. They cooked. Probably a match of the year contender for me. I like the reference from like at the end of the match when Punk hit Seth with the DGS, and then he bounced off the ropes, and then he landed on Punk again. I love how Jay just randomly like super kicked. I think it was Punk when they were setting up the table. That was funny, and I just knew something was going to happen. That my boy Punk was going to get screwed when he was just holding up Seth. He was twirling around for the whole crowd. I'm like, just do the move. What are you doing?
And then there it was.
Yeah, hey, if him losing this match can get her to come back finally, please, then I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Matt, was it you who had called that, or was it Chamba about him doing that same thing that happened before, where he did it twice?
Oh, yeah, I was like, oh, this spot again. I was like,
right,
oh man,
right, yeah. But what do you think of the whole thing?
The whole match, I thought it was fun, and then like we were calling out like when they, like when they're who's getting a rest, like who's resting outside.
Yeah.
The table spot I was way off on. I thought it was gonna be like I thought Jay was gonna go through that table because like you would think that Jay would win, but then somebody like Seth would like just throw him off the top rope and he'd land in the table and get robbed that way. What else? I thought all those guys have good chemistry.
They did because it wasn't jumbled, right?
Right.
Like I don't know about you guys, but I don't remember a botch happening. Like everybody played their spot very well. Nobody ran into each other. Everything was executed well. So you're right. The chemistry there was really good.
Yeah. So, and like the only thing that I don't really like is when CM Punk is playing really like a sympathetic face. Like I don't see him like that that's not where he shines. Right. He's more of the anti-hero. Like you shouldn't feel bad for you shouldn't be feeling bad for CM Punk to get him over or to get AJ's return over.
100%.
I get you. It's more of like it should be that build up, right?
Yeah, like I think one of the best feuds was with him and Drew.
Dude, yes.
That was definitely, I think that was the feud of the year at the time. So, but yeah, all in all, good match, I think.
Yeah.
What did I say about Jay and LA Knight? Oh, they should become a tag team and then feud.
Yeah.
They like who gets the rights to be the mascot for Slim Jim?
For Slim Jim, that's what you were saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
We need
like
a
Slim
fight
Jim
to
on a
see-
pole match or a ladder match with the contract.
There should only
connection.
there should only be
Hell
one person
yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
Chamba, what'd you think of it?
Fantastic match. This was fun. I think this is kind of like, at least for me, this is kind of what wrestling's about. It's just it was a fun match. It was they all had great chemistry, like you guys mentioned. Fun spots. The storytelling's there, and but yeah, I agree with Machu. CM Punk shouldn't be a sympathetic face. He doesn't need it. Like doesn't feel like it's part of the character that we're familiar with for him.
Right.
Seth Rollins is great. I'm just putting it out there. He's fantastic. Like, I don't think he can ever be a face, but that's fine because he plays heel just too damn well.
Right.
And even like LA Knight, I know people have issues with him. Like, they're like, oh, he feels out of place. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He feels like a classic WWE wrestler. Like, it's kind of insane that we have a wrestler like him now. He doesn't feel out of place at all. He fits. Like, if you threw him back in the 90s, he'd fit perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he works right now, he wrestles like a modern wrestler, but his persona and character is that of a classic one, is fantastic. I love that. I do hope they do more with him. I know if people found it a little bizarre where it's like he's finally in WWE even though it's a little bit late for it. And I'm like, nah, it's never late.
If you
It's
look at
never late.
the main roster, like the main eventers, they're all around the same age of like right in the 40s.
Yeah.
Which is
And
crazy.
I feel like it's crazy and good. And I feel like in a way it makes sense because it's like they've had that experience in years to main events. So they understand wrestling to the point where it's like they know what they're doing. And I know some might say it's like, but are they in their peak form? And I'm like, peak form is best performance. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're
Correct.
the youngest so you can do all these things. It's like you know yourself so well and the actual you can have the chemistry, you can have the psychology so well that you know how to put on a good show. And I think that's kind of the key to it. So them being that age, I think it's rad. Like the roster that we have right now is fantastic. So this kind of proved it. And where the story's leading to, you've got a bunch of stories coming out of this now too. So I think that's dope. I think it's dope.
Let's get in, checking with the chat real quick. Let's see. Grump says that Lana and Rusev are trying to have a baby. She's undergoing some medical procedures to make that happen. That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Did not know that.
Yeah. Did Julia not defend her title? No, there has been no work with Julia.
Who's that? I don't know who she is actually.
It sucks. We got to do something because that just came to a abrupt halt. And she should be out there, or at least the title. I mean, we have, like we said, we have an amazing women's roster right now, and we need more happening with it. Good for them, Grumps, says Shelf. Stormsire says, back in my day, wrestlers snapped into a Slim Jim. Now we watch hoping Jake Paul gets Thanos snapped. Well, they have the tables now, too. And speaking of that, on the main event, it did not snap into the table. It just kind of was there, and we called it. We're like,
kind of like skipped like a stone.
Oh, no.
On water.
Yeah. Like if they put it on the wrong table, right? It was funny. Grump says he's happy for them. Sageline is here. Oh my God. Hi, the fallen Fett. Hi, Sage. One of my biggest fans out there. Thanks for being here. Awesome. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up. Joey says equal rights, equal fights. Yeah. I'm very over Punk, and unfortunately, we are in for 2026 to be the year of Punk. He will take the title from Seth and hold it for a while. That's Shelf's prediction.
I don't want that.
Yeah, Punk
Not,
is a
not
Stone
with
Cold
this current
character.
Punk.
Yeah.
Not
Also,
a face,
I
not a
think
heel.
Punk is like one of the wrestlers that he's obviously of the older time, obviously because he's returned. But there's a bunch of wrestlers that don't need a title. That you'll still, you know what I mean? Like you'll still be in the forefront. You could still have great storylines, but you don't need a title at all.
He's one of them. Roman Reigns, like we said,
Roman
this
Reigns
before.
doesn't need a title anymore at all. Do you know what I mean? Like
Seth doesn't either. But as you look at it, Seth is running this faction.
Yes,
this brand new storyline.
It's necessary for the storyline.
That's what I'm saying. It's necessary for him to have it right now. And there
I don't
it
even
is.
think Cody needs it.
No, Cody doesn't.
No, not at this point. And you know what, too? I don't feel Jay does. Jay had it. Nope. He showed it off.
Yep.
And that crowd play that he does now and the whole walk through the crowd, he skyrocketed.
Yep.
He skyrocketed and he's there. He's a part of the whole thing.
That's what I'm saying. There's a bunch that don't need it. And I feel like you can give it to a couple of the other wrestlers that have never held that title. Just to propel them to that point where it's like, okay, you've gotten the title, you've had your reign, it's been great. But you don't even need it anymore. You can get it again eventually, but it doesn't even have to be a long reign at that point.
Yeah. And that's what Shelf is saying. Yeah, Punk is a Stone Cold character. He's not a face, not a heel. He's an outlaw.
Exactly. You shouldn't feel sympathetic for him. You should never feel sympathetic. Like Stone Cold, no one ever sympathized with him story-wise.
Jordan says, Drew and Punk was fire. Drew and Punk was Punk's best moment and match since returning. Oh, good job, Matt. Right at the end. We're coming up to the end. Yeah. Action figure Addict says, I wish they booked Io, Kyrie, and Gia better. All three are
Joshi.
100% agree.
Joshi
and that's
veterans.
The thing. Like, they've got so much talent that sometimes it feels like, what are you doing with them? But again, you've got so much talent that you can't exactly book everyone in their spots, unfortunately.
Yeah. We haven't seen her at all, and she needs to do something with that belt, but fight people a little bit higher than what they've given her. Seeing the Kabuki Warriors are back, and there is a story happening now. And I loved the pop that they got as they received on Raw. That was very well deserved and good for, and like, I can't remember who said it here, but the way that we hear the crowd really helps the match that we see. And hopefully people are like, oh, look at the Kabuki Warriors. And so, I know a lot of us do, but there are some who still don't,
I love it. I love Kabuki.
Yeah.
They're my favorite.
I agree 100 with that, Chamba, but Punk will get his WrestleMania moment with the title.
That's the thing. Like,
for Punk.
I'm sure they'll give it to him. I don't think he needs to have a long reign, though, is what I'm saying. Like, he needs to have, I'm sure they'll give him that WrestleMania moment, which is great. It's great for him. It's great for the history of the character and whatnot, but it doesn't need to be a long reign. There's just so much you can do.
Correct. Right. With modern medicine and the right schedule, guys can perform well into their 50s. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be the blue pill either.
Schedule now.
Yeah, the schedule's much better now than it used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, Billy Gunn is like 50 and he's still wrestling. Sting is like,
he's 60, isn't he?
Yeah, Sting was 60. He was doing crazy shit.
Decade a little bit.
What's up, Ender Shadow?
Smarter.
Shelf says, a 6-way with Steph, Julia, Io, Kyrie, Asuka, and Roxanne.
Ooh.
That's a good
book it.
Yeah.
6-way.
That's like your main event right there. So this was our PLE. It was good. Real quick, action figure says Kyrie has been there since the second Mae Young Classic and has only won single title once. Really?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that was an NXT, and that's
pathetic.
pitiful.
They've not utilized her at all. But that's the thing, is like they've got so much talent. It's like you're underutilizing a lot of them.
Correct. Yeah, you were absolutely right when you had said that, and it makes a great point. So so this was a good PLE. It was fun. I enjoyed all our time of watching it.
Raw was great too.
Augie, Matt, Jay Shot, Chamba, Yoko. It was so much fun, and thank you guys for that memory. And then we had to come home and watch Raw by ourselves. But you're right, Raw was a good show too. They were still in France. And Hound, you just want to sum it up? Do you have the matches for Raw real quick, and we'll just sum up Raw and what happened to that end story.
I just got highlights.
Yeah, we're gonna highlight. So who was the first one?
Kabuki Warriors versus Judgment Day.
And that came out, and they that's adding to the story of the Kabuki Warriors, like trying to be with Io, but not because they're mad at her.
Yeah.
And then
That's a fun one.
they beat Judgment Day. The crowd pop for them was crazy. They did all of their stunts and more. And I like to see Asuka what she's doing right now with
Dude,
it more in
Asuka's
front of the
so
camera.
good.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Next one.
She's back. Dragon Lee versus Finn Balor.
Finn, man, they made people cry on all these ones because Finn got a huge pop. It was awesome to see the wrestlers not be able to contain their smile. And they were just smiling and loving
Where
it.
was Raw?
There
Paris.
at
In
Paris still too.
So it took place.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that crowd was hot.
Matt,
Yeah,
you're gonna
they
have to
wanted- they
rewatch
wanted
Raw
a team, yeah.
just
It's
to
worth
hear
it.
this crowd and watch them. Like the love that they gave him and AJ and just like everybody, like we're saying, was they couldn't hold it. You know how Finn is, and in his match supposed to be going, he's just like all smiling. AJ was all like this, like it was great.
Finn's so good though. It's kind
Yes.
of annoying. I'm like, do you remember that time where he won the title, but he obviously injured his shoulder? I'm like, I hated that because I'm like, that cut any run that he would have had with it, and they never brought it back after that. And that was the problem. I'm like, that sucks because he's capable of so much. Obviously, you know, if you've followed Finn in his history of wrestling, it's like he's incredible. So
Yes,
yeah,
he is.
that's why I'm like, he can
And
have like he can lose any match and it's still be like, no, he's so good though. Like
He
he,
is, and
carried
the
that
stuff that
match.
he's been doing, like the lucha, like pulling out the puppet was great. What
Oh,
he's
yeah,
doing there,
dude.
his little
Killed it. He
promos
stole
are going
that moment.
good.
That
Yeah.
moment was his. Yeah,
Demon Orca.
Jordan loves Kyrie's
Yeah, dude.
elbow. She
That
nails
elbow
it
is-
every time.
the best looking elbow
Her
for me.
form, right? Because
Yeah,
it's just like
it's
it's
perfect.
there.
It's
don't
a
know why
video
everybody
game.
else
It's
is-
a video
yeah.
game elbow. Yeah,
You're absolutely right. Because everybody else is so quick, and she's like,
Mhm. She holds
smiling.
it airtime. The legs are
Yeah.
like fully up, and it's like, yeah,
yes,
she's so good.
yeah, it was. Matt, dude, Shelf is right. It was a great match. The Finn and Dragon Lee, like it almost stole the show.
Easily,
It was-
I could watch them wrestle forever.
Right,
Basically, you know
'cause
what I mean?
They can dance well together too. So it was, and that was a good one. All right, who was next?
I just want to say I'm glad like they're showing like Dragon Lee, just giving him
Yes.
more screen time.
He
Yeah.
needs it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed it at the Triple Mania, so I'm glad he's
Yeah.
finally
Fantastic.
getting some
Triple
stuff.
Mania was great, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Then there was the 6-man tag with the War Raiders and Penta versus the New Day and Grayson Waller.
They're trying to make the New Day Grayson Waller a thing. That's
It's
okay.
fun.
Yeah.
New Day is fun. New Day is heels. I like them.
They are.
I've always liked
It's-
them as heels.
It's coming back into it more now. The crowd is, I feel like, a little bit more accepting of it. I don't know if you
Mhm.
agreed to that, but they are. Penta with them was a weird matchup.
Yeah.
But still okay. Like I get it where you are. I wish Penta had a push too. Like I wish there was
So good.
something with Penta and Finn and
that'd be
Dragon
good.
Lee and other people
Yeah.
going after some type of belt,
Yeah.
right? Because we need that. Finn and what's his name as tag team champions is good. Like they do make a good team. But you're right. Right now, I would love to see Finn do more, and he could do more too.
Also,
as-
bring the
as
demon
well.
back.
Yeah,
Yes.
Because to me,
would
I'm
be
like-
great for right now.
it's
Yeah.
what sucked as well with the demon is I'm like, he lost, right? As the demon. I wish we would have had a rematch where he won. That
Yeah.
way you'd balance it back out. Because like
Yeah,
after the loss, obviously you can't really do anything much with it now, but it's like bring him back. That demon was
Yeah.
so good.
I would
Yeah,
like if
he-
we slowly build up to it.
Yeah. Absolutely. I feel.
What was that,
You
Hound?
saying something, Hound?
Yeah, like I just never been a fan of Finn in this Judgment Day era. I want him to go back to like the Demon Finn with the cool face paint and shit.
With his own with his own music,
Yeah.
just Finn solo type. Yeah, I'm with
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
He definitely should have beaten Edge at
Dude,
Yeah.
fully.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes,
Even like Edge
that was
agreed,
weird.
like, he was like, I should have lost. Like
Yeah, it's like
It-
why?
it-
What the hell was that?
because Edge is another one. It's Edge.
He doesn't
Like, okay,
need to win, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, yeah.
Right. Finn should have won it. Demon should have won it.
100%.
And because it's Edge. Like, oh, man, Demon beat Edge. And that's okay. It wouldn't
Yeah,
have affected anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shelf says that match was not good. The War Raiders, really? Shaking my head.
You don't like the
It was-
War Raiders?
It was this weird team up to me.
It was. I think the
that
team up
we
was
had.
the weird part of it for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Hound?
La Phenomenal versus Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, weird that this wasn't a main event. I
Should've
thought it
been.
was going to be.
Could have been.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I know, like we were saying, telling you, Matt, this pop for AJ was crazy. Well deserved. You know, we've all talked about how good AJ is. He's season 2, and I think he's getting to that point too of he can go and wrestle anybody and still be AJ as well.
I
which
think
is nice.
AJ is like the Bret Hart of this generation.
Easily.
That's a great way of putting it. Yeah. I like this. I didn't need him to win because I'm still a Dom fan. And I'll have to admit, I don't know if any of you like really picked up on this. Dom was out there by himself until the end.
Sure.
That was this whole gimmick that's going on. But before that, we had no other interference. We didn't have Judgment Day, and they were really wrestling each other. And Dom was showing off great work. I mean, he's great already, but do you get what I'm saying? It wasn't his gimmick of running away, stopping the ref, doing something else. They were going at it, which was great. And again, I think they were playing off of the crowd. Then we have El Grande Americano come in.
Dude, great.
What's his name?
Ludwig.
Yeah.
Ludwig. El Grande, dude.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. El Grande. Yes.
This new version, by the way. I mean, or OG. This one's good, though. Ludwig.
Yeah.
Remember, we've had 3
He's
so far.
killing it.
I still want to see this happen, and one be the ultimate one because we've had 3 versions so far. So we need this to happen.
Who's
But
been
he came
the
in.
second one?
We don't know.
Oh, that one was an unknown.
They were guessing
What is
Doom,
that?
right?
Yeah, Pete Dunne. Yeah, that's what Twitter said.
He done. It was
Okay.
Yeah.
His one wasn't long though. He's
No, he only
Right.
came out that once.
Right,
He was
that's
in
right.
The jacket and everything.
okay.
Yeah.
All I know is that Ludwig's third one, fantastic. I think it might be my favorite one.
I think
Yeah.
they should just keep that
Gimmick
strictly to,
going.
like, yeah, it's like
Yes,
like
100%.
like Doink or
Yep.
or like
Dude,
I
100%.
Iron Man,
Exactly.
you know,
Yes.
I'm glad you brought up
Yeah.
Doink. I think it should be that kind of character where it's
like
like,
somebody
El
on the
Grande?
roster
Yep.
gets that mantle. You know,
Yep.
That'd be.
You
that'd
can bring
be
an
a lot of
NXT
fun.
that way too.
Yeah.
Just
that
get
would
him
be
used to
fun,
the
right?
actual WWE, you know, the actual main roster.
I think it'd be cool too if we had a timeline. So like every 2 months. You know that it switches. They don't announce it, but we know as fans. Oh my God, it's coming up to December. Who's going to be El Grande Americano?
like
Yeah,
Batman gets a new
hey.
Robin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would
I
be
love
cool.
I love it.
So yeah, it was. Like I said, I thought it was a great match. The crowd really wanted to see AJ, but again, seeing that and the work that he does and where he's at, I'm cool with. Let's keep pushing Dom. I'm still a Dom fan. He did work very well at this beginning one. It wasn't a Dom gimmick. They were going at it. Only the end result was. We know that's going to lead up to something happening, and I thought it was good. I liked it a lot. It was great. It was a lot of fun. And, you know, shout out to Dom again for doing such a great job and holding that. Like I said, the more and more that he's less of showing up by himself, this is really working. I think it may come to that point. He may win the AAA one and somehow Grande screws him and we get a feud between them. So I could see that happening. So that would be cool, you know?
Yeah, I'm not for her.
Let's catch up real quick before we get to the last one. The Pirate of the Sky, Kari is awesome. Yes. That match was not. Oh, we already did that one. Grayson Waller, very underused. Put him with Mello, and I think you got something.
Ooh.
Mello in the mouth.
I mean,
That's a good one, Shelf.
With the Miz.
That's a good one. Miz is just very busy, so that sucks for Mello that he had to be pulled away. You know, Ludwig the Fumbler, bro, fumble Tiffy.
Is that real? Did they actually like break up?
I believe she said it today. I was seeing it
Really?
on my Instagram at work today. Yeah, that I guess she's saying
single.
Yes.
Oh shit. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at the action. Look at everybody. Dude broke up with Tiffany?
Whoa.
I believe so. I think something happened. That's what I was seeing in my feed today. I know outside WWE, this dude Bandido having the best matches this year versus Takashita Free on YouTube, 5 stars.
Yeah,
Jordan says.
Bandito's crazy, man. Love him.
Ludwig was a fantastic modern heel. Yeah. Okay. And then what do we have?
It's not a match, but I figured I'd bring it up because it's important. But the whole like CM Punk Becky promo, I feel like that was great. I love that.
Yeah, especially her slapping the shit out of him multiple times.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Yeah. Her addressing the crowd. This crowd was so loud, Matt, that they did this promo, this long cut promo that they kept screaming AJ Lee, and she finally had to turn around and was like, she doesn't even work here. You're yelling for somebody who's not even here. And
he used to have to do that for Punk.
Yeah, exactly, which was great, right? And when it came down to it, she started slapping the shit out of him. Literally. Seth came out at the top. Yeah. They were in the ring. Did you see the replay? Yeah. She kept slapping him. And all he tells her is, you're going to regret putting your hands on me. So now everybody's like, oh my God, AJ's coming back. And then that promo ends with him talking to the general manager and saying, where is the show next week? And they said Chicago. And yeah, exactly. Right. And he just said, what did he say, Hound? Didn't he say something like,
he said he's got a plan for, so it's this week on Friday, Cena and Punk on the same show. And then possibly her returning. So
fun. We need to visit Mario and hit up the show in Chicago.
Hey, how you
if
doing?
It was that easy, I would.
Yeah, what are you guys doing here? I'm just came to see the return of
wrestling.
AJ.
He doesn't even watch wrestling.
We came to see you.
Yeah. We're gonna have dinner at a special spot tonight.
Yeah.
Where are we going? Yeah. And then what did we have? Thank you, Hound. That was a great point. Yeah. So this is leading up to the return of AJ. We hope.
Yeah.
I mean, they could totally fuck us and not have her show up at all.
I mean,
what if it's just AJ Styles just shows up?
Dude, that'd be tight. He's got the hair.
AJ. Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
Or Punk just brings his dog into the ring. Come on, just try me.
Let's go with that.
And then what did we end with?
The main event was the Braun Boys versus the Yat and Yeet Connection.
Yeah, that's what we had, and they do. The Braun Boys do really good together. Actually, they do, and it was just more of to push the vision and what we have. There was a lot that went on after the match, though. We still had those as Raw goes off the air. This was just your classic, still going to the storyline, move after move, feeling it, more of the confrontation. But as it goes off the air with Jay just laying in the ring, Jimmy came to his aid and saying that he needed Jimmy there. So is this a return of the Usos? And are we going to see them go after them, you know?
I do miss
that. Yeah. And we also had Rhea come out, and she was at the end, and they were just having lots of fun. She was yeeting with everybody, but then so was LA Knight. And to see the after of that was cool. But I think the importance of showing that after was, could this be a hint at the return of the Usos?
I'm down.
So
the beauty about that is that you can always pair them back up, but the fact that they are now individual wrestlers is great. So they, for a special occasion, they could, tag up, but then it's like they'll still be doing their own thing
and dominate them, and then make the story continue. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it was a cool weekend, a good Raw leading up to the next PLE, which is what, Hound?
WrestlePalooza.
I don't like the name.
No, yeah, we talked about that too.
It sounds like an indie, like
it's straight out of
type show. I know, but I know that, but it's like for the time that we're in, it's like WWE is so far from indie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when a non-wrestling fan is saying, "Oh, have fun at your WrestleFest show."
Right, exactly.
You know?
Your WrestlePalooza, and it's like it's called Mania. All right. You know what I mean?
It's a Lance. Hello. We watched that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I gotta rewatch it.
Yeah, it's a weird name, but that is our next one. So stay tuned to that. We got a lot, like we said, SmackDown coming up and everything. Is AJ really coming back? Where are these stories going to go? We are missing some people. So we have to see. But you know what? It was such a fun time and a good weekend and a good Raw. I can't wait. And thank you to all the Federation who jumped in tonight and jumped in the conversation as well. And hopefully next time Jay can stay longer and we can get Augie on and Grumps and Rick and the Ricks and everybody and do our big roundtable once again. What's that, Hound?
So I just say the Clash. This is the last pay-per-view on Peacock, so no more of that. It's gonna be on ESPN.
Oh, so how am I gonna watch it?
ESPN, baby.
Yeah, if you have cable, ESPN, hopefully it should be, from what I understand, for free.
Yeah,
if you have
they
cable.
said if you've got ESPN on your
So I gotta go to
cable,
my
it's
mom's
available
house.
there.
Yeah.
Still bringing it back. You want us to all go over with you, Matt? Mom, my friends are coming over.
My friends are coming
Doing-
over,
we're
and this
doing
time
wrestling.
you don't need a hot box.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can you make meatloaf?
Yeah.
And,
Can we order some pizzas?
yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that's gonna be a packed day for me, bro. Because WWE and AEW both have like a pay-per-view on the same day, so packed.
All right, we'll have to see. Yeah, Marcus and Junior too. Yeah, I hope he can make it. Once again, shout out to Tattoo Junior out there from Central City Tattoo Whittier. Me and Adam, thank you very much. But he is a big wrestling fan. I've invited him to come over with us. He is super hyped. But it's just unfortunately right now he is at Frankenson's and he is tattooing your Labubus. So go check him out over there and tell him the Fallen Fett sent you and do up your Labubu. They're pretty dope. You can check out my stories for all the info. But thank you, Marcus. Yes, hopefully Junior can join us too. Yeah. Look at Mark's killing it. Crack open a cold Sunny D with the boys, huh, Chamba? We can have it.
Nah, I'm all right. There's
That
so
just
many
means more
other
Sunny D for me.
beverages. Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna knock your enjoyment of it. I think it's great that you enjoy it.
What's up, Adam? How's
What's
my
good?
Rashikage brother? Mine is
Finally.
healing well, and we're doing good. I've gotten lots of compliments on it. I hope you have too. And hopefully you're on tomorrow and we get to talk. But yeah, join us tomorrow for another episode of They're Not Dolls with the Toy Migos. Following right now, let's get some Star Wars news in there with the Sarlacc Digest. Tell them that I'm on the way, please. I will be over there in just a few. Thank you to the Federation, everybody who joined in. The chat was awesome tonight. We kept it flowing. We were all there. Thank you to everybody. And we will see you on the next Degeneration Fett, hopefully with a bigger crowd. Thank you so much, Hound, as always, of keeping us in line and being here. Chamba, Matt, for jumping on. Jay shot real quick. I greatly appreciate it. Matt, where can we keep up with you?
You can follow me at Machu Toy on Instagram, and on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. right before the Fallen Fett is Between Two Sentinels with Jay Shot. I will also be on Enablers tomorrow on Toying Around's channel for Unboxing Thursdays, Enablers edition, and I think that's about it.
Awesome. All right. Chamba?
You can follow me at the Chamba on Instagram and Twitter, on Chatmigos Assemble on Tuesday, They're Not Dolls Thursday. I'll also make a brief appearance on Enablers tomorrow before TND.
Cool. Awesome. Hound?
You can catch me on Instagram at Wrestling Hound or in the Toy Migos Discord. I'm always there hanging around. So
Very cool. Let's see. But isn't this a 4-hour stream? Great stream nonetheless. No, that was a 2-dayer that we had to pack in, so we did very well. Adam says, wasn't I on last Thursday? I've got the kiddo tomorrow. All right, so Adam will not be joining us. Love you, brother. Hope all is well, and we'll see you next week then. Yes, that is the SHF Jackie Chan. Very cool figure. Matt had it out there along with that polar bear and tons of other figures.
That hammock is
awesome.
good smile. It's for an Nendoroid.
Yes.
So it was really in there.
Yeah,
Yes,
wasn't
it
an
was
empty
really
box.
in there. Yeah.
The
box was so light.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Perfect. Okay, so it's a what? A good smile Nendoroid hammock?
It's for the Nendoroid dolls.
Yeah.
It's made by Good Smiles for the Nendoroid dolls. Yeah.
But that's for my Jackie
Awesome.
Chan figure.
It's great because any figure can, like any 112 figure can just lay on that. It looks great.
Right, exactly. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Federation, I love you. You guys have a safe week. We will catch you in all the other streams the rest of the week. Be safe. Have a great weekend. Happy hunting. And we'll talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.